Yo, what's up guys? Okay, so welcome to day number 6 of the Grass Clippings Open qualifier preparation. So today, for my wedges, I'm gonna work on a game called 30 to 50. This is a game that George Ginke showed me, so shout out George. The idea is this. I have 5 different locations of golf balls back behind me. 30 yards, 35, 40, 45, and 50 yards. So on average, from 30 to 50 yards, the average distance is gonna be 40 yards from the hole. My goal is to average within 4 feet. The simple way of doing the math on that is whatever your average distance is, this one being at 40 yards, I'm gonna drop the 0 and convert it into feet. That's the proximity I'm looking for. So if I can average inside 4 feet, that would be like amazing, amazing. That's way above PGA Tour average. If you're trying to one day be a scratch golfer, try and get it within 20%. If you're at 40 yards distance, try and get it within 8 feet of the hole. If you're trying to be like a 10 handicap, try and get it within 30%. And if you're anything above a 10 handicap and you're just trying to have something to aim for, try and get it within a 40% rule, which would be 16 feet on average. So I'll show you how it works, but I'm gonna hit 10 shots from each location. The balls are gonna collect up near the hole. I'm gonna walk off my distance and get an average. And again, my goal is within 4 feet, probably not gonna hit it. It would be extremely good if I did. But after all the locations are done, I'm gonna add up the math, divide them out, get an average, and see how well I did. So that was beyond good. If I could do it like that, I'd be a very happy man. All right, so now that we're up here, let's go ahead and average out the distances. So 1 foot away, 2 feet away, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I gotta walk these off. 11, 12, 13, 14 feet. And then add another 3 feet, so 17 feet on my first round. Can't do the quick math on that, but if I do divide that by 10, I think it's 1.7 feet. So that's really, really good. So I'm gonna remember 17 feet. I'm gonna mark that down at my 30-yard distance. I'm gonna go back to 35 yards, repeat, 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 all the way up to 50. Then I'm gonna add up all of my totals together, divide them out, and see where I'm at. Okay, and you can see as I got a little bit further from the hole, dispersion got a little bit wider. Hit out of the rough, dispersion got a little bit wider. Honestly, for hitting out of the rough, pretty happy with that. But you're gonna notice as distances get longer, it's gonna continuously become a bigger and bigger spread. All right, so let's go ahead and count these ones up now. So 1 feet, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. This one's a yard, so that puts me at 8 feet. Now I'm gonna have to start counting them out. So 8 feet, 1, 2, 3. So 9 plus 8, so we're at 17 feet. That's an additional 4 feet, so we're at 21. It's an additional 4 feet, so we're at 25. 6 feet, we're at 31. And hopefully I'm doing this math right. I'm not trying to cheat or mess up. If it is, just because I'm an idiot. So we're at 31. Plus an additional 5, 36. This one was another foot away, so we're at 42 feet on that one. saving grace. Okay, and as we can see, 40 yards, the dispersion clearly got wider there. Count them out in a second. Now, if I ran this drill 3 days in a row, and let's just say everything averaged out so far, I did great from 30, did pretty good from 35, I did terrible from 40. Let's just say that panned out after several days. That would tell me, well, that's a distance I need to work at. So I'm gonna put a lot of time into that area. Now, on any one given day, no red flags, just part of my practice. But if I did do it over and over again and it showed itself as a pattern, that means put more attention, put more work there. So let's go ahead and add these things up now. So that one's 3 feet away, 7 feet. If I'm being generous, 10 feet. Now it's gonna start to hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 22 feet. 1, 2, 3. So we'll add another 9. So we're at 31 feet. An additional pace for another 12. So we're at 32, 44. Another pace for 15 feet. Trying to do the math, 57 feet. This one's the same distance at 15. So we're at 72 feet. This one's gonna be an additional 4 feet. So 72 plus 19, I believe, is 91. And this one's another yard. And we were at 19, so we're at 22. 22 and 91, I think that's 113. So on that one, I would say it was neither good nor bad. It was just kind of average, probably the most average that I've had, except there is one shot back there that is gonna really, really hurt. So let's just go ahead and get the damage out of the way. Not looking forward to counting this one up. So let's get it out of here, but count it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're already at 30 feet. We're at 33 feet, 37 feet. 1, 2, 3, so 37 plus 9, so we're at 46 feet. This one is the same, so add another 9, so we're at 55. Add 10 feet, add another 10 feet, so 55 plus 20, we're at 75 feet. 1, 2, I'm gonna be generous, 81 feet. 1, 2, 3, so we're at 90 feet. Plus an additional, so we're at 102 feet. Again, gonna hurt the average, but could have been worse. Especially out of the rough, could have been worse. Let's go ahead and have our final count here. So let's go ahead and kick this out of the way, but count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3 is 27 feet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27 plus 21, we're at 48 feet. I'm gonna add an additional foot off this and just times it by 2, so we're at 48 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 48 feet plus 31 puts us at 79, I believe. This one will be another times 2. So 79, 1, 2, 3 plus 18 is 97. 101, 104, 108, and 113. So 113 was this total. Okay, so now all there is left to do is some math. So first, I hit it to, from the 30-yard shot, 17 feet total, 1.7 feet on average, which is extremely, extremely good. From there, the 35-yard shot, 42 feet total, which is an average of 4.2 feet because I hit 10 shots. 40 yards was 11.7 feet. 45 yards was 10.2 feet. 50 yards was 11.3 feet. So clearly a little bit of drop off there, which is fair. Hitting out of the rough, getting longer from the hole, it's going to get a little bit wider. But if you take all of these numbers and you add them up and then divide them by the 5 rounds of shots that I hit, you're going to get an average of 7.82 feet, which is actually very, very good. That's probably pretty close to PGA Tour average. Don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but it's probably pretty close. And the fact that I hit 4 rounds from the rough, I'm very, very happy with that.